It's vipi, it's aje mambo, vipi mambo, vipi. It's your person, Maxi Daniel, aka Charlie Mrambo, aka mtu wa pesa, aka again hii pesa niko nayo mpaka uniombe. All right. Thank you so much for your continuous support. All right. base. So today, now, I want to talk about my grandma, Christine. So for those who know me personally, know that I was raised by two grandmothers. One of them is called Ada Iminza. The other one is called Christine Akumu. So my grandma Ada was raised in the lower part of the country, and she has her own set of beliefs and everything about everything. And then my how do I call her? My maternal grandma. Ada is my paternal, then Christine is my maternal. So my maternal grandmother was raised in the lowland, where basically there are some things, there's some beliefs she has on her own. So why do I want to talk about Christine today? No, nimeona maji hapa mko na wewe. Why do I want to talk about Christine today? I want to talk about Christine because this woman is basically my mother, This woman raised me. This woman was the one who changed my diapers and was the one who literally kinda, I don't know, took care of me from, childhood, everything, all the way to everywhere. Especially my younger days. She was the one who took care of me when my mom was still in college and she had to go take care of her own education and get her O levels, those things. So so my grandmother was the one who took care of me at that particular moment. So every time I think about this woman, I get so excited because there are certain things I got from her that I don't think if I was raised by my mother, I would have. Because number one, my grandmother was a leader in every single way. Like, I've never really asked her if she was the firstborn in her home. But I don't think so, because she always talks about having elder brothers and something. Yeah. So, she was a leader in everywhere. And every time she would I'm talking about her in past tense, because I'm trying to also capture her upbringing. But she's still here. She's with us. She's like 90-something years old. Yeah. Okay. So my grandmother, while I was growing, she was one of the toughest people I knew. She even when her husband was still around all the way to 1994, this woman kind of single-handedly. I'm doing this because sometimes my grandpa would come in. My grandfather was a head teacher, yes. And then my grandmother was the current woman representative. Like, she would go anywhere and everywhere for women, above and beyond, you get. And she would always say, what about women? What about women? What about women? And being a woman who was born in the 1930s and so the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, and this is 2022, she's still here, meaning she's seen presidents, she's seen leaders, she's seen things, she's seen people transition from various positions. And I was even telling my sister this morning that if I am tired of seeing this Kotu guy every 1st May, that is my birthday, on TV wearing those purple clothes every single year, then what about my grandmother, who's probably, saw him transition to power? I don't know. Anyway, so my grandmother was one of those women who, they will give you advice whether you want it or not. And they will protect you whether you want it or not, and they will guide you whether you want it or not. They will always be on your case, constantly asking what is going on, what's happening. My grandmother has taken care of her daughters, her children. She had sons. She has taken care of her grandchildren, including me. She has taken care of her great-grandchildren, my cousin's kids, and she has taken care of my cousins' grandchildren, and now those grandchildren of my cousins have children. And she's still here, and she's still taking care of all of us, and she's constantly asking, oh, the daughter of so and so, the son of so and so, what's happening with them? What's going on with them? So for me, my takeaway, what I would take away from my grandmother's experiences and everything she's gone through, from loss to different kind of things, because that woman has buried kids like no one's business. She had around 12. I think right now she's remaining with around 7 or something, or 8, somewhere there. So you can imagine the frustration that this woman has had all these years. But she's still strong. Sometimes I call her and she's like, hey, Maxi. And she knows us by our names, all of us. She knows us by our names. We are like, I don't know how many grandkids and great-grandkids and great-great-grandkids and great-great-grandkids. We are so many, but she knows all of us. So that tells you there's a certain power in, kukua na hii mind ya kitambo. Because recently, we keep on forgetting. So anyway, my takeaway mostly is always be compassionate. Always make sure you take care of the people around you so that they can take care of you when it's your time to be taken care of. Always make sure that you love people around you so they can love you right back. Sometimes just love them for no good reason, because not everyone that my grandmother took care of nowadays are taking care of her. Some even disappeared, went to the USA, some went where people disappeared. And some of them did not even go back to see her, you see. So my takeaway is basically, for me, I have learned compassion from that woman. She took care of me even the time when I had kwashiako, when I was a child. Hey, don't laugh. When I had kwashiako, when I had things, when things were weird, that was the woman who my mom ran to and dropped me there. Pa, Mom, take care of this child, because Mimi, I cannot. Anyway, so maybe you can tell me on the comment section your favorite person, the person who is closest to your heart, so that we can give them a shout out on our next video. So take care of yourselves. Bye bye. Thank you for the 463 subscribers. Thank you so much for always keeping it here. Thank you for the views that you have been giving me, and thank you for the love. And I will soon start bringing nice people here. I'm not promising. I'm terrible with promises, but whenever I meet somebody, we will always be having conversations here. Speaking of somebody, I should have Nyoremo here. If you think that is true, please comment up chini. We should have Nyoremo. She has a lot of knowledge that we should sip together. Alright, you guys take care of yourself. Have a lovely time. Bye. It's me, Maxi Daniel, aka Chalim Rambo. Why is my tongue all over? Okay, bye. Okay, officially, by the way. Bye.